Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil once again. Let's see where market can move for tomorrow and how we can trade on here. The first things, the last day we have done talking about if the market going to open in the flat range, we can sell aggressively on the market because the last time market was started closing below 40,000 round level. 40,000 is very crucial level for the market because round level act as a support and resistance on the market. So that's the reason we were aggressive selling on the market, but market directly opened in the gap up zone, which is more than 100 or 200 point, I don't remember exactly. After opening on the gap up, market directly surf fall from the top zone because these are the gap act as a support or resistance. So market directly fill the gap, he faced the gap, then seller short the market, he sell sharply fall, he cannot substitute on the higher side. So let's see how we can plan for tomorrow. The easiest things we could do for tomorrow, as soon as it cross this range, we could sell aggressively on the market till 13,800, 13,800 again in another round level that could be respect as a support for the market for tomorrow. Make sure you book your profit before arrive this range because at any of the point market could be go on the reversal on a smaller time frame. So we have on our hand 140 point for the selling side, but make sure try to book as soon as possible. If these things happen, if market going to break this range, we could sell aggressively, but we need to book our profit as soon as possible. So let's jump into the 50-minute time frame to make it more easy to take a trade for tomorrow. And also you see why market cannot substitute on the higher side after opening for today. That was a completely a negative sign, negative market on the from the higher side. Anyone are saying the seller are sustaining on the higher side. So on the selling market, if market going to open the gap up, if market going to open the gap up, it definitely and after opening the gap up, if market go continuously on the higher side, this is not going to be sustained on the market because seller aggressively will short in the market. The rules is in the negative market, if market opening the gap up zone, he need to at least for accumulate for first half. After 12 12 12 30 to 130 any breakout, then we could planning to make a bullish sign, we could see a bullish sign of the market. But after opening the market, he tried to go on the higher side. Definitely the seller will waiting to short the market, then he seller short the market continuously, then market softly for from the top side. So the rules as I told you, and we also talk about last video that if market going to open in the gap up zone, then we need to wait after 12:30 breakout. We expect that if market going to open in the gap up is need to sustain here on the top side, then after 12:30 to 130 any breakout, we could see a positive momentum on the market. But as we see, this is the out of rules. Market cannot sustain positive side and morning hour. The selling market cannot sustain buyer in morning hour, this kind of pullback. So definitely seller will hold the market, then market has completely fall down from the top zone. So let's see how we can plan for tomorrow take a trade. The range market now is completely look like going to be faced on the range for a shorter time for tomorrow. 14,000 round level definitely going to be as a resistance for the market, and 13,900 going to be as a resistance for the market. So let's see, is so we can assume if market going to open in this range, then we need to be wait to see where the market is going. If market going to break up after opening here, if market directly going to break this 14th round level, we will wait for the selling opportunity again. As we talk about now, selling market, in this selling market, market cannot go on the higher side directly. If he wants to go on the higher side, then he need to go after 12:30 to 130. After 12:30 to 130, if market making any higher high or double pattern, then we can think that market now on market is now with the buyer. So if you wanted to buy the market, you need to be with the buyer. So this is the defined range for the market. After opening the market, market could be do two things. First things, after opening here, if market going to make accumulation zone till 12:30 to 130, then after 12:30 130 breakout, we could expect on the daily time frame that market going to make this kind of hammer candle or this kind of engulfing candle. Engulfing candle is not going to be look like it's not possible, but a doji candle or hammer candle may look possible for the tomorrow as a support near on market is as a support, that as market is right now is standing on the major support 14,000 13,900 is a major support for the market. If this support work for tomorrow, then we could see this kind of hammer candle on daily time frame for tomorrow. So as we plan, we need to wait for to see what the market is doing. If the first thing that we talk about is the market after opening here, he need to accumulate here. If after accumulate and start to sustaining till 12:30, then we could see a bullish momentum of the market. But we need to wait for buying one day. If market able to close 14,100 level, that is look like a possible a positive for the short time, because if we see the previous time market try to break this 14,100 level multiple time, and again today after opening the gap up, market try to go on the higher side. So after seeing both of the scenario and previous time here on this range, we could expect 14,100 level could be the buyer range for the market. But market need to close, market need to respect here this range and start to closing above this 14,100 level. Then we could expect that the market could be go on the higher side, but for the short time, not for the long time. For the long time, we need to check out daily time movement. So second things could be happen for tomorrow after opening in the in this range, market will try to go on the higher side. Definitely he will face resistance. And if we see any negative scenario, suppose M pattern is the initial sign as a price action that is it is going to be a selling side. If market going to making a M pattern from here on the top near on 14,000 round level, we could planning to sell on the market. If this rejection is, if this rejection is work, then our target generally will going to be in 30,800 round level. So let's see how the market is going and how we can trade for tomorrow. And anything more than 100 point gap up again, then market will be going to be in this range. This is going to be the range. If market going to open in the directly gap up, then we don't have any clear trend. Market will be on the range for one more day, and expiry is near. If you saw the option chain, then you could see that market completely premium are damn high on the call side. So this is could be the easiest possible. The 13,800 going to be a put writing, put writing start from this range. Maybe market will try to act this range as a support. And one thing is, if market going to open directly on this range, don't planning to sell anymore, because market already has been sharply fall more than 1,500 point already sharply from the top side. So it's need to digest, it need to digest this market. The seller are huge on the top and they make enough profit. So this range are completely going to be for the buyer. So directly after opening the gap down, maybe market will go for a short covering or be, then we will see, we might be see another volatility zone in the market. So whatever I discuss, this is just my own view. This is not trade signal. I'm not saying to just to follow me. It is just my own view. I hope you do your own research. And from now on today, I will give you two more stock, one or two more stock idea to take it trade. So let's talk about for the first stock, which is PayPal. PayPal, if you go on the daily time frame, it is completely become a negative sign. The last time after the price action, market has tried to go on the higher side. Then he made a first swing. First swing generally buyer try to pull back on the higher side. If buyer are not strong, buyer are not just buyer think that this level is no more justified, then market turn u-turn, you take a u-turn from here. Then this is the first pullback, then seller again on the market, and this is the level that was the last of for the buy. Let me clear here and make it zoom more here. The candle has made on yesterday, that was the last hope for the buyer to take the market on the higher side, but seller already is already closing very strongly with a negative sign. So we could sell the market, or also you can take as a position order, because after break this range, the next resistance, next support going to be $100. It is more than 8 point away from the market right now is standing. So we can, you can sell the market, and generally put your stop loss for $5, $4 to $5, put your stop loss here and let the market go. So we could sell on the market PayPal for tomorrow. And another stock which is I think Twitter. We already know that it was a news affected, as Elon Musk has buy the share, huge share. After, because of this only, it has been directly gap up open on the market. So right now the similar things happened. That was the point where buyer try to take the market on the higher side, but seller able to closing below completely. All of the SL has been gone from this range, and market completely become a negative. For we could also aggressively sell in the market. Stop loss, put stop loss here on the top. Generally all of the stop loss going to be here. This is going to be the fresh seller after this green candle closing. And this, after green candle, if market able to close a red candle, this is the sign that fresh seller are on the market. And now we have a gap which is a 4 point 3 point something, 3.50 point something are pending. We could sell the market for tomorrow again. We might be see a downfall for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Please consider to subscribe to my channel, because every day I will try to give you a stock idea with the market view. So I hope that could be help you to take a trade. So thank you very much, guys. I will see you in the next video.